Hi everyone, welcome to Comet Computer Private Limited, e-learning program of Azure Public Cloud Training. Myself, Ilan Cherian, Technical Director at Comet Computer Private Limited. In this video, we'll be discussing the connectivity services part 2. In the part 1, we have already discussed about the connectivity services that provides connectivity between Azure resources and connectivity from an on-premises network to Azure resources and branch-to-branch connectivity in Azure. So the services used for connectivities are VNet, ExpressRoute, VPN Gateway, Virtual WAN, Azure DNS, Azure Bastion, Virtual Network, NAT Gateway, and Azure Peering service. In the previous video, we have discussed enough about the virtual network, and also we saw the practical demonstration how to create a virtual network. And the remaining of the services we will discuss now. So I will start with ExpressRoute. So ExpressRoute enables you to extend your on-premises networks into the Microsoft Cloud or a private connection facilitated by a internet service provider. So this connection is a private connection, so the traffic does not go over the public internet. So with ExpressRoute, you can establish connections to Microsoft cloud services such as Azure Office 365 and Dynamics 365 and more. And speaking about VPN Gateway, so VPN Gateway helps you to create encrypted cross-premises connections to your virtual network from on-premises locations or create encrypted connections between the VNets. And there are different configurations available for VPN gateway connections, such as site-to-site VPN or point-to-site VPN or VNet to VNet. So all these configuration uses the VPN gateway. And understanding about Azure Virtual WAN. Azure Virtual WAN is a networking service that provides optimized and automated branch connectivity to and through the Azure. And Azure region serves as a hub that you can choose to connect your branches to, and you can leverage the Azure backbone to also connect branches and enjoy the branch to VNet connectivity. And Azure Virtual WAN brings together many cloud services together. You can see in the diagram. So where this Azure WAN connects a site-to-site VPN, ExpressRoute, point-to-site user VPN into a single operational interface. And connectivity to Azure VNets is established by using virtual network connections. And now we'll be understanding about Azure DNS. So Azure DNS is a hosting service, as like we have companies like GoDaddy, so where you can host your you can buy domains and you can host your domains. Similarly, Azure DNS is also a hosting service for DNS domains that provide name resolution by using Microsoft Azure infrastructure. By hosting your domains in Azure, you can manage your DNS records by using the same credentials, APIs, tools, and billing as your other Azure services. And coming to Azure Bastion, so this Azure Bastion service is a new, fully platform managed service that is platform as a service uh, that you provision inside your virtual network. As like this Bastion hosts we'll have in our on-premises also, because instead of allowing all the servers remote desktop connection outside, so we'll have a Bastion host in the perimeter network, and the external support professionals will connect to the Bastion host, and from there they can take the RDP sessions of their intranet servers. So similar like that, this Azure Bastion, it provides a secure and seamless RDP or SSH connectivity to your virtual machines directly in the Azure portal or TLS. And when you connect via Azure Bastion, your virtual machines do not need a public IP address, because the public IP address is going to be available for the Azure Bastion. So we're using that public IP will connect to the Azure Bastion. From there, you can connect the internal servers, whichever you want to connect. And understanding about Azure Virtual Network NAT Gateway. So virtual NAT, that is a network address translation, simplifies outbound only internet connectivity for virtual networks. So when configured on a subnet, all outbound connectivity uses your specific static IP addresses. Outbound connectivity is possible without a load balancer or a public IP address directly attached to the virtual machines. And understanding about Azure Peering. Azure Peering service enhances customer connectivity to Microsoft cloud services such as O365, Dynamic 365, or software as a service, or Azure, or any Microsoft service accessible via public internet. And that's all about the understanding of the connectivity services of Azure. So I hope you got a, good understanding on the connectivity services which we'll be using in our Azure cloud environment. So in the next video, we'll be discussing about the application protection services. Until then, bye bye.